Well, it's late at night, and yes, I've had a couple of drinks. For those of you always so interested in my drinking habits, played some pool and some music here tonight. Everybody's gone to sleep. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about this dreaming and waking thing. So, Cashify thinks that we're in a waking dream, and I basically, to me, it's like this. Okay, when you start realizing you need to separate this, or that you can separate material reality from your dreams. So you see a face in the clouds. You can look at the cloud and go, yep, there's a cloud. Maybe there's a storm. Look, that face I see is from my imagination. Okay, when you start doing that, you check your perceptions against this test of consistency that you've discovered. Dreams do not fare well. Not even in the solipsistic account, okay? Where it's just you and life is a dream, but then there's this subdream. The subdream, the night dream, does not fare well against those tests of consistency. Doesn't mean it's not important, and in fact, if it's consistent, particularly consistent, like a recurring dream, it does fare well. Okay, but then you get to the interpersonal level. Now, chronologically, we get to the interpersonal level first, right? Because we're animals that are almost more aware of our parents than ourselves. At a certain point, you could say it's an interpretation. But anyway, separate from chronology, analytically, you can, let's say it's fair to say you can put that second, all right? And dreams fare really poorly against criteria of having to stand up to interpersonal perspectives, right? If what you want to call so assume we have all these sense perceptions, and we want to call some of them sensible, and we can't. Our first thing is, well, if they seem to come from the eyes and our eyes seem to be open, okay, that's our first thing. But we see the clouds, we have see faces in the clouds, shapes in the clouds. So, that is just a rough approximation. So we start using these consistencies, and we use interpersonal consistencies, and we think, well, we'll call sensible information that we think would be interpersonally valid. Okay, dreams do not fare well against this. Now I see Cashify as saying, oh, hold on a minute. Dreams are great. Dreams are awesome. Dreams are the real reality. Okay, dreams are the real reality. He doesn't want it to get forgotten. Now I see that as a good thing, in the sense that it is good to have a real attitude about your dreams. But it's not because it's the real reality. It's because it's all about you. I mean, there's really not many places to have more effective introspection than by remembering and studying your own dreams. Because it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. And that's why it doesn't seem to be about this intersubjective area, which is what we're identifying. We're like, why is there this consistency in some of our perceptions? And then we get interpersonal behavior, and since we're actually related and would appear genetically, physically related to other creatures, it's not surprising we share this sense of identity with them and talk to them, and we go, wow, and we have this subset of perceptions that we can share with other people. And ultimately, that's a huge thing. This is doing this processing to find these ones we can share. And then there's blurry edges, things we're not sure if we can share. We think we should be able, but everybody else saw something different or whatever. But this huge bulk that can be shared, I mean, that's amazing. Okay, dreams don't fare well against that. Again, this is a fundamental difference. And this is why we draw the distinction, in the first place, because life, waking life, has its own character, of which it seems dreaming is a subset. So I already said that, so I'm repeating myself, and mostly I just wanted to talk about the first part. So anyway, there you have it, and good evening. It is 12:20, only 12:20, but everybody but me is asleep in the whole world. Well, not